and he started just tearing up the dance floor. He was cutting shapes, as Dan would say. Man, I don't know why I do this to myself. It was my last night in Pattaya last night. I'm heading back to Bangkok today, and I went out last night and just got completely wrecked. And, I'm paying for it this morning. Right, just checked out at a hotel. I'm actually feeling pretty good now. It's been about half an hour since I got up, so just gonna go grab some lunch now, and then I think I'll be all right. Oh, good old TJ's to the rescue. These people, they seem in some haggard states down here, but I'm feeling much better today. And I got a chicken curry that looks amazing, so time to eat. Well, that's awesome. That'll do it. Bye, see you next week. Okay. All right, feeling good now. That was it. That's all I needed. So last night when I went out, I was sitting in a bar listening to some live music, and this older gentleman came in and he started just tearing up the dance floor. He was cutting shapes, as Dan would say. He was just going off. So I watched this guy with interest, you know. I was sitting there watching him for a while, and I could see this guy was just having the best time. He was having so much fun. I could see, you know, the smile on his face and just how much enjoyment he was having out of dancing. Now, I used to kind of wonder why, well, I didn't really wonder why, I kind of know why older men come to Pattaya, but you know, when I watched this guy, it kind of changed my opinion a little bit. I was watching this guy just ripping it up on the dance floor, and I could see how much fun he was having, and I get that, you know. I love music, I love dancing, and when you're back home, you know, there comes a point where you can't go out and do that anymore, but here you get to relive that part of your life, you know, going out and dancing and just having a great time. And this guy came in by himself, he was just having fun, you know, just totally vibing out to the music. They were playing, like, I think it was 80s music, and he was so into it. I see this all the time, and I actually think it's a good thing, and I think it's cool that people can come here and do that. And that was the start of my very long night. I pretty much went out and did the exact same thing until about 7 o'clock in the morning. I think I got home around 7 this morning. Oh. You know, it's funny when you're like 18 and you go out and you see 25-year-olds out, you're like, oh, they're too old, what are they doing here? And then you turn 25 and you're like, well, I still want to go out, so, but I'll stop when I'm 30. And then when you turn 30, you're like, well, I still enjoy going out, so why stop now? But it's funny, you don't want to be that, you know, there's always that one weird old guy in a club. You don't want to be that guy. But for me personally, I still enjoy going out just as much as I did when I was like 18 or whatever. I'm actually probably better at it now because I'm better at drinking and I don't get hangovers as bad. I'm better at talking to people and meeting girls and stuff. And I'm definitely a much better dancer now than I was when I was 18. Oh, the next bus wasn't for like an hour, so I'm just walking up now to see if I can get a minivan back to Bangkok. Ugh. Well, this is something new. I've taken the minivan many times back and forth between Bangkok and Pattaya, but this is the first time I've been in the front. Yeah, back in Bangkok. Man, it feels good to be back. I haven't I spent like no time here since I got back from the Philippines, so I feel like I'm finally back home. Hey, I'm home! Man, it feels like forever since I've been here. Alright, it's good to be back home. So it's funny, in talking about this today, I wonder about myself, you know, I enjoy going out, I love partying. I do wonder for myself, you know, will I grow out of partying or will I stop enjoying it at some point? You know, for now, I love it, I really enjoy going out. And, you know, in many ways, Thailand's like a big kid's playground. You get to, you know, you get to do the things you enjoy, and you don't have to feel uncomfortable or feel weird about it because there's many other people here doing the same thing. You know, I really enjoy hanging out with friends and socializing. I love music, as I'm sure you can probably tell from these videos. So I love music, I enjoy dancing. So for me, going out is just like, I just have so much fun doing it. I mean, listen to my fucking voice today. Anyway, I'm home now, back in Bangkok. So I'm gonna bounce out of here. I'm gonna go catch up with Dan. We're gonna have a beer and catch up. He left a few days before me from the Philippines. He had to come home and do the whole girlfriend thing, so that worked out perfectly for me because I hung out with Rachel for the last few days anyway, but it'll be good for us to catch up, and he only lives like a block away, so it's perfect. Alright guys, I am out of here. I will see you tomorrow. The other night when I was out, I actually set the record on my watch for the highest amount of calories I've ever burned in a day. So one night, or like one day of being outside and shooting videos and like traveling around doing what I do, and then a whole night in a nightclub was I burned more calories than I did on the day when I ran a half marathon, which is just insane when you think about it.